Hey, welcome to the Gill Athletics On Demand Virtual Lunch and Learn series. We're so honored you decided to join us today. Our goal is to show you Gill Athletics capabilities and equipment solutions, giving you a greater choice in your specification library. We know you have many choices when it comes to specifying track and field equipment, and we believe our unique coach-centric approach to designing and manufacturing track equipment will help you create easy-to-define specifications, enable quick and efficient cost-saving installation, and empower coaches with the safest, most reliable, service-focused track equipment in the world. This video is one part of a series of on-demand virtual lunch and learn videos. We encourage you to review the entire library for more videos to help with your next project. Today, let's talk track and field. As the world's oldest and largest track equipment manufacturer in the world, today we'll be focused on the in-ground equipment commonly found in track facilities from high school through international levels. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started with throwing cages. Throwing cages are instrumental in the safety of the throwing events. Gill throwing cages range from rules optional shot put cages, high school, collegiate, and world athletics discus cages, portable discus and indoor throwing cages, ceiling suspended throwing cages, and hammer cages. Safety is always the concern when specifying throwing cages, and like others, Gill has a variety of heights and sizes for all your throwing cage needs. However, at Gill, we take some extra steps. A standard feature on all collegiate discus and hammer cages is a rear door access. This rear door allows athletes and officials to stay away from the dangerous front of the ring where implements are flying out. This safety feature is also available as an option on high school discus cages. All hammer cages also feature a front door cable design. The cable design helps deflect hammers and discuses safely, preserving the life of the implements, as well as creates a long-lasting aesthetic for the cage and facility. Another safety feature to the Gill hammer cage lineup includes an easy-to-lower door net. With a robust block and tackle pulley system, raising and lowering door nets has never been easier. Use the easy-to-lower net system to remove stuck implements safely, when an impending windstorm is sure to wreak havoc on your cage, and for storage of the nets during the off-season, lengthening the life of the net. Moving on from throwing cages, let's quickly look at throwing circles and toe boards. Throwing circles come in two sizes, shot put size and discus size. The hammer circle is the same size as the shot put. From there are two installation styles, a surface mount installation versus a depressed installation. High school rules allow both installation styles, however, collegiate and up facilities will require a depressed installation. There are many different styles and materials for throwing circles, both surface mount and depressed. Gill features both a discus and shot put form for contractors. As the rules for planarity and trueness are very strict, contractors around the country save time and money with the simplicity of a Gill throwing circle form. Moving on to another money-saving product is the easy-to-install Gill sandpit forms. With Gill's unique design, contractors are able to install each sandpit with one pass for concrete and labor, saving thousands of dollars, whereas others require 2 and even 3 passes for installation. Gill features the traditional grate and mat sand catcher systems and the Gill exclusive recessed sand catcher system. Thoughtful consideration should go into specifying the recessed sand catcher system over the traditional mat and grate system for several reasons. The inherent defect of the mats used on the traditional mat and grate system is the poor longevity of the product in the sun. The mats will deteriorate quite quickly, which creates an unsafe tripping hazard as well as poor aesthetics. With the ability to coordinate the surface color on the recessed sand catcher covers, we believe the Gill recess system is a must for indoor and outdoor facilities. We help decrease the installation time required on recessed covers with the included dams used for a poured surface, whereas a carpet surface would simply cut out the slots as needed for the sand to fall through. Gill also offers many options for the sand catcher systems, ranging from no sand catchers to the racetrack version with two sides featuring sand catchers, a three-sided version, and the more traditional four-sided sand catcher system. The advantages of going with less sand catchers is cost to the customer as well as a reduction of potential tripping hazards. To complement the sand pit systems, Gill has a variety of long jump and triple jump takeoff boards for your specification needs. Gill's approach to takeoff boards is one of ease of adjustment and longevity. When adjustments are needed to match the takeoff tray, Gill's takeoff boards are adjustable both horizontally and vertically without the cumbersome removal of the board. A simple turn of a wrench with the takeoff board still attached makes simple, effective adjustments to keep the meat moving along. All Gill takeoff boards are made of a reversible synthetic material. We moved away from the archaic use of wood for takeoff boards several years ago in favor of a longer lasting synthetic material that creates all the benefits of wood with none of the drawbacks. In addition, Gill utilizes a simple top-down attachment in lieu of a slide from the side attachment. As you can see, others' usage of a slide from the side attachment does not allow for a takeoff board to be reversed for continued long-lasting use. This is yet another example of the coach-first culture at Gill Athletics. Steeplechase water barriers and track barriers are a must for collegiate facilities and other facilities that desire to host the Steeplechase event. Whether it's Gill's surface mount or ground sleeve water barriers, quality, safe manufacturing is always present. Poor manufacturing is a dangerous problem for everyone, but none more prevalent than when a steeplechase beam is dislodged during an event. Luckily, no one was hurt in this incident, and the customer immediately replaced this competitor's water barrier with a Gill water barrier for longer life and safer use. To increase the longevity of steeple barriers, Gill uses a water-cut synthetic cap on the ends of all the barriers. This removes the archaic steel cap that constantly rusts while complementing the custom extruded aluminum barrier that reduces weight and gives a longer life. In addition to thoughtful, practical design and quality manufacturing, Gill continues to lead the way in facility branding. The exclusive mesh barrier can be full color printed to match the entire facility's branding and logo applications. Now, let's transition from the steeplechase barriers to the track curbing. Gill's track curbing is on more track facilities in the country than everyone else's combined. Easy to install, accurate to the layout of the track, Gill has the curbing for your next indoor or outdoor facility. As always, color and branding is the name of the game. Gill's track curbing can be powder coated to match the facility's design palette. When designing a track facility, the need for safety netting can be an often overlooked yet critical piece of the design. We invite you to watch Gill's on-demand library content titled Gill Facility Equipment for a more in-depth look at the unique safety features Gill provides on post and net ball stop systems. We make it simple to specify Gill Athletics track and field equipment. On our website, gillathletics.com, you will find every CSI spec, installation instructions, and manufacturer's specification packets at the bottom of each item's page. Simply use the category descriptors on the upper left-hand side or type in the product name or item number in the search bar in the upper middle portion of the web page. Once on the product's specific web page, scroll down to find the Specs and Downloads button. Click this for all your specification needs, including up-to-date CAD files. Can't find what you're looking for or needing something special for an upcoming project? Email or call us for immediate help. We're ready to serve you today. Thanks for your time and energy with today's overview of Gill Athletics track and field product lineup. We encourage you to search our other on-demand virtual Lunch and Learn series for the other sports that Gill Athletics manufactures for. We are sure they will help you to specify the right equipment for your next sports project.